What's going on, you guys? It's Mugen Soul back again with another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Season 1 of Daredevil, the Netflix TV show. I just got finished watching this yesterday. 13 composes of 13 episodes. Charlie Cox stars as the titular character. Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, lawyer by day and crime fighter vigilante by night. I never really was into Daredevil. I kind of tried this on a whim just because I finally decided to try it. I heard good things about it. Let's see where to start. Basically, Matt Murdock, Daredevil, he, as a kid, around 9 years old, I believe, a tragic accident happened that caused him to lose his blindness, but in return, he got advanced hearing. It's so good where he can hear like your heartbeat. He can tell if you're lying. He can tell how many people how many people are in a room because of their heartbeats. He can tell the details of ingredients and things such as ice cream and all that stuff. His senses and smell is really good, but basically it's his hearing that makes up for his fighting ability. Basically plot synopsis, but basically he one of the things I liked about this show was pretty much how they don't basically start with the origin story. They just kind of do it in flashbacks every now and then. And usually I'm not a fan of this, but they did it in a way where it did feel natural to me and it didn't interrupt the flow. Although there was a couple times that it happened that I didn't really agree with, and I was confused for a second because it's not when he was a kid. It was when he was still kind of looked the same as an adult. Just from an earlier time, there was a couple of those, but other than that, not really too substantial. The villain is also really good. They do his backstory kind of in the same light in flashbacks. They don't tell you outright everything. And the villain is very good. Wilson Fisk. Basically, whenever he's around, the authority the character holds is very humongous. He just owns the scene. And whenever it's like you feel claustrophobic because his character is so powerful, it really makes you feel despair for Matt Murdock and his friends, and it makes you really feel that this villain is actually threatening because he has authority. Like, he has a lot of people in his pocket and he holds a lot of power. Next, I'm going to talk about the action scenes. I thought they were really good. They basically, whenever someone gets hit, it feels real. Like, sometimes in some action movies, it doesn't feel real, but it does feel real. There's blood, there's broken bones, all kinds of stuff. And another thing is this series has death. Like, it's real, and they don't shy away from it, which is realistic because people do die in this kind of TV show that it's aimed at, and it's really good how they portray it. Not that death can be portrayed a good way, but it's like mature, and they don't like PG-13, if that makes any sense. They don't shy away from it, which I really appreciated. Same with the fight scenes. It's like they don't shy away from it either. It's like there's bones broken and bloody bodies all over the place. I like the character of Matt Murdock. He's really good, especially because since he doesn't start out with his standard red outfit, he just starts up with his cheap little black outfit with his black pants, shoes, shirt, gloves, and his little head wrap he wears on his head. Because since obviously it's realistic, he's not a billionaire like Tony Stark or Batman. Like, I know it's not the same thing, but he's not a rich character, so he can't just go out and buy all this gear. His weapons are his fists. That's basically it. I mean, it's really kind of cool that way because it makes the character more realistic. Whereas, like, obviously, Iron Man is not realistic, but that's another reason. Obviously, I don't relate to the character, but I did think it made it more realistic because basically it's like if you did train as much as he did, you could basically kick as much ass as he did because he doesn't use guns or any of that. He basically fists, and eventually when he gets his weapons, which is basically just two little sticks, not made of wood. I'm not sure what they're made of, but basically those are his two weapons he uses. But other than that, plot synopsis, the action, the characters, the side characters were really good. I liked them. They did flesh them out a little bit. Some of them were a little bit neglected. I did enjoy his friendship with his friend Foggy, who he met in college, and their other friend Karen. She was good. They still haven't really fleshed out her character a whole bunch, in my opinion. They never really went like a lot of her backstory. I mean, granted, there's probably not a whole lot really worth exploring, but still, aside from going forward, you don't really know what her previous state was. So I guess she doesn't really mature. That's just my opinion. I didn't really care though. Ben was a good character. The journalist, he kind of grew on me after a little bit. But yeah, basically to stop the rambling, this review's been all over the place, but I don't review a lot of stuff. This is just for fun. But if I had this season, I have to give it out of 5 stars. I'd probably give it 4.5 out of 5 because I really enjoyed it. There was just a few little nitpicks here and there that I had that didn't make sense to me, but nothing too important that would warrant not recommending this. But yeah, 4.5 out of 5 stars. That's my recommendation. That's very sloppy and unorganized recommendation review. But yeah, nonetheless, I wanted to give my opinion of it and share it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you feel like it, comment down below and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I'll see you next one. Peace. Bye.